8:13 right now. In some other entertainment news, let's check in on the latest buzz from the entertainment world.
Liz and Mike from 105.1 The Buzz joining us live. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, guys.
All right, the billboards.
Billboard Awards last night.
They were there.
I was having fun watching the red carpet stuff.
Yeah, I love the Billboard Awards because it's more performance-based, and you usually know who the winner is going into it because it's all based on the charts. So there's not that like gotcha
Kinda
moment where they show
surprise.
someone who lost. But basically the whole night belonged to Drake and Olivia Rodrigo because top artist went to Drake.
Wow.
Top new artist went to Olivia Rodrigo. Top male artist went to Drake. Top female artist went to Olivia Rodrigo. It was like back and forth
Sensing
all
a
night
pattern.
long.
Wow.
Yeah.
I forgot that, Drake, Certified Lover Boy. I mean, that was a really big album when it came out.
Yeah, it might not have been a traditional radio smash, but I believe that album, every single song that Drake had on that album entered the Billboard Hot 100, debuting in the top 20, which is, I think, a record. And if anybody's ever done that before, it was probably him or Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
So, you know, and that's the thing about the Billboard Awards. These are all based on chart performance. So you kind of know who's going to win going into it. So I'm sure they were expecting to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any fun performances that you guys really liked?
Well, one of the big moments of the night is Machine Gun Kelly got up there and performed, and he dedicated the song to his wife and his unborn child.
Yeah,
and everybody kind of went and looked at each other. And so he has referred to Megan Fox as his wife before in interviews. And he just said, like, oh, I mean, as my future wife. And then we don't really know if there isn't we're not sure if he's just referring to the future. We're just as confused today as we were yesterday because there's been no clarification. But like social media went crazy. Everybody was just kind of like, what did he just say that? Is that
So is the question like, did they just go get married behind the scenes type deal? Is that
And is she pregnant?
Yeah, those are the questions we do not have the answers to. Maybe he's just manifesting this into the universe, but even Liz and I, who talk about this almost every day, entirely too much if you ask me, but we looked at each other this morning and we're like, wait, they're not married, right?
Yeah, we're like, did you find confirmation? Let's just Google around before we talk about this because I feel very confused. So that was the big moment last night. And then there were tons of people that walked the red carpet. All in all, it's a good ceremony. Nobody ever seems to be disappointed at that one.
Yeah, I thought it was really cute. Kylie Jenner had a little Stormy out on the red carpet.
Oh.
Her first child with Travis
Scott.
Yeah, thank you for finishing that.
Who also performed last night. He kind of made his reappearance into the celebrity scene on that show last night.
Yeah, but little Stormy was loving the attention on the red carpet. It was pretty cute. So
nice.
Yeah, fun night.
Well, from one celebrity to another. So CBS's own James Corden apparently has a bit of a non-hygiene ritual here.
He said he only washes his hair once every 2 months. I don't know why he decided to share that tidbit with us, but he sure did. And he had somebody like on his show that backed him up and was like, yeah, I know your hair's gross and funky or whatever. But a lot of people are styling and designing his hair. So I think somebody is slipping some dry shampoo in there. But he wouldn't even... Yeah, he went even further, though, to say that he takes showers. That's maybe 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 at the longest. And I am questioning his hygiene now because I'm not commenting on his body type. But as a thicker lady, I got a lot of acreage. There is no way all of this can be washed from head to toe in only 3 minutes.
Also, just like, why is this a brag? Why is this why is this cool? I don't get this.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just cyclical headlines that are coming back. You know, the Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis celebrities weren't showering last year, but I can easily take a shower in under 3 minutes. In fact, almost every day I do. There's places to go, people to see. I don't have time for all that extra shower.
It's a rinse off.
I was gonna say, I will say, I can do the, there's two different, there's the shower and then there's the body rinse. So the shower for me happens twice a week. That's when the hair gets washed. Everything gets a deep clean. The body rinse is neck down, and that's daily. And that I can do in 3 minutes.
I guess I could
in case
see
anyone
that.
ever
That
wanted
makes
to
sense.
know that.
But there's a whole movement of people that don't wash their legs. I can't even imagine this. It might get.
I don't wash my legs.
You let the soap run down, and it
Yeah,
and it
exactly.
gets it.
Thank you, Emily.
It is cleaning up.
It is all the important parts get clean, and that's what
Yeah,
matters.
exactly. And then it's the hair that takes up a lot of real estate. That's what takes a long time.
That is.
And
That
I
is.
actually. Go ahead, Travis.
Oh, I was gonna say that's where like guys are at the advantage. Like short hair, I can do like a full what we're gonna call the shower.
The shower.
In like 5 minutes or less.
Oh my gosh.
But I
I'm
will
so
say
jealous.
I normally end up enjoying like the warm water, especially in the cold season, early in the morning, time to go to work.
Yeah.
I just stay in
That's
there.
where I
and
sit
just,
there
like,
and
warm up.
rehash every argument I've ever had for 45 minutes while I scrub my hair.
Yeah, that's what happens if you stay in there too long. And I have to wash my hair every day because by the end of the day, I can squeegee olive oil out of this thing. I can probably make a profit. I'm sure hair.
Oh,
this is getting very personal.
This turned into one of my favorite segments.
Hear the remotes clicking the channel. I'm so sorry for anyone who didn't want to know about all of our showering habits.
To close this segment of TMI, Liz and Mike, always great to talk to you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, friends.
All right, goodbye. Goodbye. We'll all be nice.
Liz no
fresh
longer
and clean
feels
tomorrow.
safe. Liz is going to go wash her legs again. She feels so uncomfortable.
Oh, that was funny. All right. Well, you can listen to Liz and Mike
man.
every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz.